Here's what I saw at Texans training camp today. We're getting into the phase of training camp where, for the most part, you are getting your view blocked by offensive linemen, and it seems like maybe the team wants you to see a little bit less, and that would make sense. They're cutting the roster down. There's more reps for the first team than there was already before. But as far as things I was actually able to see in a practice that was in shorts and not in full pads, it's been interesting watching Davis Mills. When you look at a quarterback, you want to see how quickly he's able to move from one receiver to another when he's going through his progressions. And there's a couple of moments out there where you could tell that Mills moves very quickly from one to the next when he sees that a guy's covered. How will that translate into a game, especially when, again, it's practice and no one's allowed to touch the quarterback? That's a good question. I really don't know. One of the bigger bummers this training camp, this preseason, at least to this point, has been the status of first-round rookie Kenyon Green out of Texas A&M, who had knee surgery during the offseason, concussion, maybe not in the best shape reporting to training camp. You see him out there, and for the most part, he's been off to the side. He at least was able to participate in drills today. There was a moment where he was going up against the first-team defensive line along with Laramie Tunsil. But you see him out there with the knee brace on and everything, and you see him not factoring in with the first or the second-team offensive line. Still getting on the field, though, and it makes you wonder just how much he's going to be able to contribute this season, his rookie year. I'll be honest, I'm skeptical right now. There's plenty of time left until the start of the season, but if you're an offensive lineman and you're not getting those reps out there with the first team, and you are probably behind the eight ball as well because you're spending so much time trying to make sure that you're 100% just from a health perspective, it's going to be tough. And I mean, we've seen this before. There were some issues with Xavier Su'a-Filo, Texans offensive lineman in 2014, who was basically a first-round pick. I think he was the first pick of the second round. He showed up to camp late because of UCLA's weird graduations. He wasn't able to show up until afterwards, and ultimately, they moved him around so much he never really factored in. So that's what I saw at training camp today. Not very eventful, but I hope you enjoyed this.